Every day, millions of us wake up, reach for a hot cup of coffee, and sip that familiar warmth to jumpstart our morning. Coffee is more than a drink. It's a ritual, a comforting companion in our fast-paced lives. But what if this seemingly innocent habit hides a darker side? What if the foods we combine with our coffee could be putting us at risk? Yes, certain foods, some of them everyday breakfast staples, can actually cause unexpected harm when paired with your daily cup of coffee. You may be wondering, how can a cup of coffee with, say, a bowl of yogurt or a slice of toast be dangerous? Well, what you might not realize is that certain combinations interfere with the body's ability to absorb vital nutrients. They can disrupt digestion, add unnecessary strain to your heart, or even cause blood sugar levels to swing unpredictably. It may seem far-fetched, but research has shown that these hidden dangers are very real. Think about it, something as simple as coffee paired with the wrong food could gradually weaken your health. Imagine how much this daily habit adds up over time, quietly putting you at risk without you even knowing. This video isn't just about coffee, it's about understanding how everyday choices can have serious consequences. We're about to reveal the 10 food pairings with coffee that you should absolutely avoid if you value your health. So stay with us, because not only will you learn what these risky combinations are, but we'll also give you safer, health-conscious alternatives. These tips could be life-changing, allowing you to enjoy your coffee without the hidden risks. You'll hear real-life examples of people whose health was impacted by these combinations, and we'll back it all up with credible, science-based information from trusted health organizations and researchers. Our goal in this video is simple: to help you stay informed, empowered, and safe in making everyday choices that benefit your health. Today, we're here to uncover hidden truths that could prevent potential health risks down the line. So let's dive into these surprising combinations, share some practical knowledge, and help you make small but powerful adjustments for a healthier life. Combination 10. Coffee with dried fruits. Let's start with something that sounds perfectly harmless: dried fruits. Many of us think of dried fruits as a convenient and healthy snack. Packed with fiber and natural sugars, they're often viewed as the ideal grab-and-go option. But when combined with coffee, these nutritious snacks can take a surprising turn. Imagine this: you're on your way to work, sipping coffee and munching on dried apricots, completely unaware that this simple combo could be impacting your health more than you think. But how could this wholesome snack with coffee possibly cause problems? Here's the hidden issue. Dried fruits are rich in concentrated sugars, which, on their own, can provide a quick energy boost. But when paired with coffee's caffeine, this sugar rush can lead to a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. Over time, this roller coaster of energy can wreak havoc on insulin sensitivity, increasing the risk of metabolic problems. When your body digests dried fruit, the natural sugars enter your bloodstream quickly. The caffeine in coffee then acts like a stimulant, amplifying the release of sugars and insulin in the bloodstream, which can lead to energy spikes and subsequent crashes. This can leave you feeling fatigued and potentially impact your body's ability to manage blood sugar levels in the long run. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, consuming foods high in sugar, especially in concentrated forms like dried fruits, can exacerbate the effects of caffeine. This study revealed that caffeine increases adrenaline, which can intensify the insulin response to sugar, creating a metabolic imbalance that may result in fatigue, energy crashes, and over time, even insulin resistance. Studies by health institutions, including the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, caution against pairing high-sugar foods with stimulants like caffeine. They explain that this combination forces the pancreas to work overtime, which can eventually exhaust insulin production and create issues with blood sugar management. Let's look at Emily, a marketing executive from Chicago, who thought her morning coffee and dried fruit were perfect for her busy schedule. Emily loved the convenience, but over time she noticed that she would experience intense mid-morning energy crashes. She was constantly fatigued, and her focus would dwindle by lunchtime. Finally, after consulting with her doctor, she learned that her breakfast habit was causing rapid insulin spikes followed by crashes, leaving her feeling drained. She decided to make some changes, and her energy improved dramatically. So, what's the best way to enjoy these foods safely? If you're a fan of dried fruits, consider having them separately from coffee. Dried fruits can be a great afternoon snack, paired with a handful of nuts to stabilize blood sugar levels. And if you prefer a morning boost, try fresh fruit like a banana with coffee, which provides a more stable energy release and less sugar concentration. Wait until you see the next combination. It might surprise you even more. It's a pairing many of us consider harmless, but it could be affecting your health more than you know. If you're finding these insights helpful, hit the like button and consider subscribing for more health tips that could make a difference in your life. And don't forget to comment if you've ever experienced similar symptoms. We'd love to hear your story. Remember, these everyday habits might seem insignificant, but small adjustments can protect your health in big ways. Let's keep uncovering these hidden risks together. Combination 9. Coffee with citrus fruits. Let's move to another surprising pairing, coffee with citrus fruits. Citrus is loved for its refreshing tangy taste and is often paired with breakfast. Many people enjoy an orange or grapefruit along with their coffee, thinking it's a healthy choice loaded with vitamin C. But the truth might surprise you. Think about it, you're starting your morning with coffee and a fresh orange, a seemingly healthy combo. But what if this choice could be setting your body up for digestive issues and heartburn? The effects of this pairing may be more common than you realize. The problem with pairing coffee and citrus is rooted in their high acidity levels. Both coffee and citrus fruits, like oranges and grapefruits, are highly acidic. When consumed together, they can increase the acidity in your stomach, leading to discomfort, and for some people, acid reflux. Over time, this could result in inflammation of the esophagus and stomach lining, potentially leading to more serious digestive issues if consumed regularly. Citrus fruits naturally have a high level of citric acid, while coffee contains chlorogenic acid. Combined, these acids can overwhelm your digestive system, irritating the stomach lining and esophagus. For individuals with sensitive digestion or acid reflux tendencies, this combination can significantly worsen symptoms, making it uncomfortable and potentially harmful in the long term. A study published in the Journal of Gastroenterology found that both caffeine and citric acid stimulate gastric acid production. According to the study, when these acidic compounds are ingested together, they can lead to increased acid production in the stomach, heightening the risk of acid reflux and stomach irritation, particularly in individuals prone to digestive issues. The National Institute of Digestive Diseases advises that those with acid reflux or sensitive stomachs should avoid consuming highly acidic foods and drinks together, as it can lead to chronic irritation of the stomach lining and worsen symptoms. Let's meet Carlos, a fitness enthusiast from Miami. Carlos started his day with a cup of coffee and a fresh grapefruit, believing it was the ultimate health combo. Over time, he began to experience frequent heartburn, a burning sensation in his chest, and even mild stomach pain. After discussing his symptoms with a nutritionist, he learned that combining acidic foods like grapefruit with coffee was likely causing his discomfort. Once he spaced them out, his symptoms improved, allowing him to enjoy both without the uncomfortable side effects. To reduce the risk of acid overload, try spacing out your coffee and citrus fruits by at least an hour. If you enjoy fruit with your coffee, consider low-acid options like bananas or berries, which provide nutrients without the high acidity. This switch can make a noticeable difference in managing acid levels and preventing discomfort. If you're surprised by this combination, wait until you hear about the next one. It's a common breakfast choice that might be undermining your health in ways you'd never guess. Are you learning something new today? If so, please give this video a like and share it with someone who loves coffee as much as you do. It might just save them from some uncomfortable surprises. Remember, your food choices may seem small, but they can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Let's keep exploring these combinations to protect your well-being. Combination 8. Coffee with yogurt or dairy. Next up is a combination many of us don't think twice about: coffee with yogurt or dairy products. It's common to have a creamy coffee or even a breakfast parfait on the side. But what if this pairing isn't as wholesome as it seems? For a lot of people, a cup of coffee with milk or a quick yogurt parfait sounds like a perfect balanced breakfast. But the unique way caffeine interacts with dairy proteins could be causing problems that fly under the radar. When coffee and dairy proteins meet, they can create digestive challenges. Caffeine is a stimulant that can speed up digestion, but dairy proteins, especially casein in milk, require a slower breakdown. When these two foods are consumed together, coffee may disrupt the digestion of dairy, leading to bloating, discomfort, and in some cases, even lactose intolerance symptoms, especially if consumed regularly. But there's another layer to consider. The interaction can interfere with calcium absorption. Coffee's caffeine has been shown to reduce calcium absorption in the intestines, which can be concerning for those relying on dairy as a calcium source. According to research by the National Osteoporosis Foundation, caffeine can reduce calcium absorption by as much as 4 to 6 mg for every 100 milligrams of caffeine consumed. While this might seem small, regular coffee intake can reduce the full benefit you'd typically get from dairy, especially over the long term. Health experts also suggest that dairy proteins may not be digested as effectively when paired with caffeine due to the stomach's response to stimulants, which prioritize energy release over full nutrient absorption. Meet Sarah, a busy nurse who loved her yogurt and coffee in the morning. Over time, she noticed bloating and stomach discomfort, chalking it up to stress. But after speaking with a dietitian, she realized her morning combo was the culprit. By switching her yogurt to a mid-morning snack, she felt lighter and noticed less discomfort throughout the day. To get the most out of dairy's nutrients, try spacing it out from coffee. If you love creamy coffee, experiment with plant-based milk options like almond or oat, which digest more smoothly with caffeine. And if you're a fan of yogurt, consider having it an hour or so after coffee. Your stomach will thank you. The next combination might surprise you even more. It's a pairing many of us consider healthy, but it could be creating serious blood sugar spikes. Has this happened to you? Comment below if you've ever felt bloated after dairy and coffee. Hit like if you're finding these tips useful and don't miss what's coming next. Remember, it's the small, everyday choices that add up. Let's continue exploring these pairings so you can feel your best every day. Combination 7. Coffee with sweet pastries. Now let's talk about a classic pairing, coffee with a sweet pastry. It's one of the most common breakfast choices worldwide. Who doesn't love a hot cup of coffee with a delicious donut or croissant? But what if this seemingly harmless combo could be setting up your body for serious issues down the line? For many, coffee with a pastry is the ultimate morning indulgence, quick, tasty, and comforting. But the combination of caffeine and refined sugar can create a reaction in your body that may not be as harmless as it seems. When you combine coffee with a pastry, the caffeine and sugar together cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. This is followed by a sudden insulin release, which pulls the sugar out of the bloodstream quickly, resulting in an energy crash. Regularly spiking and crashing blood sugar like this can stress your pancreas and may contribute to insulin resistance over time. The problem doesn't stop there. These sugar crashes can affect more than just your energy levels. They can impact your mood and cognitive function, making you feel jittery or even irritable once the sugar high wears off. According to the American Diabetes Association, refined sugars combined with stimulants like caffeine can create rapid blood sugar fluctuations. A study published in the Journal of Psychopharmacology also found that combining caffeine with refined sugar can affect mood, increasing feelings of anxiety and stress, especially in individuals sensitive to sugar. The American Heart Association advises caution with high sugar, high caffeine combinations, explaining that they can contribute to long-term metabolic strain and impact cardiovascular health due to frequent blood sugar spikes. Take Dave, a corporate manager who loved his coffee and donut every morning. After a few hours at work, he'd often feel shaky and irritable, craving more sugar or another coffee. When he switched to a more balanced breakfast, like a whole grain toast with peanut butter, he noticed his energy remained steady and he felt calmer throughout the morning. To keep your blood sugar stable, consider swapping out pastries for a high-fiber, low-sugar breakfast option, like whole grain toast with nut butter or a small bowl of oatmeal. These foods slow down sugar absorption, keeping your energy steady without the harsh spikes and crashes. If you still want something sweet, try adding a small piece of dark chocolate with minimal sugar content. It pairs well with coffee and won't impact your blood sugar as much. If you think that's surprising, just wait until you hear about the next combination. It's one that might even affect your iron levels, which could impact your energy over time. If you know someone who starts their day with coffee and pastries, share this video to help them avoid those energy crashes. And don't forget to subscribe for more health tips. These everyday choices might seem small, but each one builds toward a healthier, more energized you. Let's keep uncovering these combinations for your best health. Combination 6. Coffee with red meat. Now let's talk about a surprising pairing, coffee with red meat. This combo might sound unusual, but think of hearty breakfasts like steak and eggs or a breakfast sandwich with ham or bacon and coffee. While protein and caffeine are common in a power breakfast, this combination could be affecting your body's iron levels more than you realize. For those aiming for a high-protein diet, red meat with coffee might seem like a great way to stay energized. But what if this combo could be robbing your body of essential nutrients? The issue here is iron absorption. Red meat is a great source of heme iron, which is essential for carrying oxygen through your blood and maintaining energy levels. But caffeine and coffee can interfere with your body's ability to absorb this iron effectively. Over time, this can contribute to iron deficiency, particularly in people who already have low iron stores or higher iron requirements. Without enough iron, you may feel fatigue, have difficulty focusing, or even experience weakened immunity. For people who rely on red meat for their iron intake, combining it with coffee might undermine their efforts, leading to chronic tiredness or brain fog without an obvious cause. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that caffeine can reduce iron absorption by up to 40% when consumed within an hour of an iron-rich meal. The National Institutes of Health also advises that those needing higher iron, such as women and athletes, should separate caffeine from iron sources for optimal absorption. Experts from the World Health Organization recommend that individuals at risk for iron deficiency avoid caffeine alongside their primary iron sources to ensure they're getting the maximum benefit. Imagine Tom, a fitness enthusiast who regularly ate steak and coffee together for breakfast, thinking it was the perfect energy-boosting meal. But he often felt low energy, even though he ate healthily. After talking with his doctor, he learned that coffee was blocking his iron absorption. By simply spacing out his coffee, he noticed an improvement in his energy levels over time. If you're having red meat, try spacing your coffee at least an hour before or after. For breakfast, consider pairing coffee with foods rich in non-heme iron, like spinach or nuts, which are less affected by caffeine. Alternatively, drink coffee alongside non-iron sources, like a veggie-packed omelet. Think that's surprising? Wait until you hear the next combo. It might be affecting your digestive health in ways you never suspected. If you're learning something new here, hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs a healthier start to their morning. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed health insights. Remember, small tweaks in timing can make a big difference in how you feel. Let's keep learning about these everyday habits so you can maximize your energy and health. Combination 5. Coffee with alcohol. Let's move to an unusual but surprisingly common pairing: coffee with alcohol. Think of situations like a dinner party where you finish a glass of wine with an espresso, or a brunch with coffee and mimosas. While these drinks seem harmless alone together, they create a different story. Many people enjoy coffee after a night out, thinking it will help them feel more alert. But could combining coffee and alcohol be setting you up for more than just a wake-up call? The main issue here lies in how coffee and alcohol affect the nervous system. Alcohol is a depressant, while caffeine is a stimulant. When consumed together, they create a push-pull effect on your central nervous system, which can mask alcohol's impact and make you feel less intoxicated than you are. This can lead to overdrinking, dehydration, and, in severe cases, dangerous behavior, as caffeine tricks the brain into feeling alert despite the body's impaired state. Not only does this combo make you feel less intoxicated, but it also puts your body under additional stress. Both caffeine and alcohol are diuretics, which means they can dehydrate you quickly, leaving you more vulnerable to headaches, dizziness, and fatigue after the stimulant effect wears off. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, combining caffeine and alcohol increases the risk of dehydration and reduces awareness of alcohol's intoxicating effects. The CDC warns that this combination can lead to increased alcohol consumption, as the caffeine may delay feelings of drowsiness or impairment. The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism also advises avoiding this combination, citing the amplified dehydration risk and the higher likelihood of making risky decisions, while under the influence of both stimulants and depressants. Consider Ben, who liked to enjoy an espresso after dinner with friends, even after having a couple of glasses of wine. He'd feel alert and keep drinking, thinking he was fine, but the next morning, he'd often wake up feeling far worse than expected. Eventually, Ben learned that combining alcohol and caffeine was the reason he felt so unwell and dehydrated. By cutting out the late-night coffee, he found he had fewer headaches and felt better the next day. If you enjoy coffee and alcohol on the same night, consider spacing them out and staying hydrated with water in between. Better yet, skip the coffee altogether after drinking alcohol and save it for the next morning, when your body is better prepared for caffeine. If you found that interesting, wait until you hear about the next combination. It's a common breakfast choice, but it may be sabotaging your health more than you realize. Has this happened to you? Let us know in the comments, and if you're finding this information helpful, consider subscribing to stay informed about your health. Remember, small changes in timing and pairing can make a huge difference in how you feel. Let's keep going to reveal more hidden pitfalls of common food and drink pairings. Combination 4. Coffee with sugary cereals or pancakes. Now, let's discuss a classic breakfast pairing: coffee with sugary cereals or pancakes. It's a staple for many who want a quick, sweet breakfast, often paired with a hot coffee for a boost of energy. But what if this combo is working against your energy and focus more than you think? Think about it: you start the day with coffee and a sweet breakfast, expecting an energy boost to power through your morning. But why then do so many people experience an energy slump or irritability just hours later? Combining coffee with sugary breakfast foods can lead to rapid changes in blood sugar and mood. Sugary foods are digested quickly, causing a spike in blood sugar. Caffeine, a stimulant, adds to this by triggering the release of adrenaline, which can create a temporary high, but is often followed by a crash in both energy and mood. Over time, this pattern of spiking and crashing can disrupt blood sugar control, leaving you feeling fatigued, irritable, and unfocused. This roller coaster effect can take a toll on your mental clarity, making it difficult to focus and potentially leading to feelings of irritability. For people who rely on sugary breakfast and coffee, it's common to feel tired or anxious after the initial boost wears off. A study published in the Journal of Psychopharmacology found that the combination of sugar and caffeine can lead to increased anxiety and stress levels due to the effects on adrenaline and insulin. The American Heart Association also cautions that high sugar, high caffeine combinations can contribute to longer-term metabolic strain and even mood instability. Health experts warn that regularly combining caffeine with high-sugar foods can increase insulin resistance over time, leading to more significant issues like chronic fatigue and mood fluctuations. Let's take Lisa, a school teacher who used to start her mornings with coffee and a sugary bowl of cereal. She found herself feeling energized at first, but within a couple of hours, she'd feel exhausted and moody, struggling to stay focused in her classes. After switching to a protein-rich breakfast like eggs and whole grains, she felt more stable and energized throughout the day, without the highs and lows. To avoid the energy crash, consider pairing your coffee with a balanced breakfast that includes protein and complex carbohydrates. Foods like eggs, whole grain toast, or a smoothie with greens can help stabilize your blood sugar and keep you energized. If you crave something sweet, try fresh fruit. It's high in fiber and has a slower sugar release than processed cereals or pancakes. If you found this surprising, you'll want to stick around for the next one. It's a healthy food that could be creating digestive issues when paired with coffee. Are you learning something new about your breakfast routine? Let us know in the comments. If this video is helping you rethink your habits, don't forget to hit subscribe and stay updated on more health tips. Remember, it's not just what you eat, but how you pair it that matters. These small adjustments can lead to big changes in how you feel every day. Combination 3. Coffee with high-fiber foods, oats, bran, whole grains. Let's talk about another popular breakfast choice: coffee with high-fiber foods like oats, bran, or whole grain cereal. These foods are usually seen as a healthy way to start the day, offering essential nutrients and promoting digestion. But could this combination be reducing the nutritional benefits you're trying to get? For those who value a nutritious breakfast, high-fiber foods paired with coffee might sound like the perfect combination. But did you know this pairing could be interfering with how well your body absorbs certain nutrients? Fiber is crucial for digestion, but when combined with coffee, it can reduce the absorption of essential minerals, particularly iron and calcium. Coffee contains compounds called tannins, which can bind to minerals and inhibit their absorption in the gut. High-fiber foods, on the other hand, already slow down digestion to allow gradual nutrient absorption. So when fiber and coffee are combined, it can lead to insufficient mineral absorption, especially if you rely on your morning meal for these nutrients. Over time, poor calcium and iron absorption can contribute to nutrient deficiencies. In particular, calcium deficiency can affect bone health, while iron deficiency can lead to fatigue and weakened immunity. This combination may be especially concerning for individuals with higher mineral needs, such as women, athletes, and older adults. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, tannins in coffee can reduce the bioavailability of calcium and iron by up to 40% when consumed with high-fiber foods. Research from the National Osteoporosis Foundation also advises spacing out coffee from calcium-rich meals to support better bone health. Experts in digestive health emphasize that while fiber is beneficial, pairing it with tannin-rich drinks like coffee can interfere with the slow-release nutrient absorption fiber is supposed to facilitate. Consider Jake, an avid runner who focused on eating high-fiber oats with coffee every morning, thinking it was the perfect way to fuel his workouts. Over time, he noticed he was frequently fatigued and struggling with muscle cramps. After a consultation with his nutritionist, he discovered that his breakfast habits were reducing his calcium and iron absorption. By adjusting the timing of his coffee, Jake felt a notable difference in his energy levels and recovery. To get the full nutritional benefit from your fiber-rich breakfast, try having your coffee at least an hour after your meal. Alternatively, pair your coffee with a different meal lower in fiber and save high-fiber foods for later in the day. This simple timing change can make a real difference in how well your body absorbs essential minerals. Surprised by this? Just wait until you hear about the next combination. It's one that could be affecting your mental sharpness in unexpected ways. Has this changed how you think about your breakfast? Leave a comment if you're reconsidering your morning coffee routine. And if you're finding these insights valuable, hit subscribe to get more health tips. Remember, even small adjustments can make a big difference to your health over time. Let's keep going to uncover more hidden effects of everyday food combinations. Combination 2. Coffee with spicy foods. Let's move to an intriguing combination, coffee with spicy foods. While coffee and spices are beloved for their bold flavors, pairing them can create unexpected digestive complications. Think of spicy breakfast burritos or a side of hot sauce with eggs and coffee. It sounds delicious, but could this combo be harming your gut? Spicy foods can kickstart your day with flavor, and coffee adds that essential morning energy boost. But what if these two are creating a digestive disaster in your stomach? Spicy foods contain capsaicin, the compound responsible for their heat, which can irritate the stomach lining. When combined with coffee, which is acidic and a natural stimulant, the effects can be intensified. Together, they can cause acid reflux, heartburn, and even long-term digestive inflammation in those prone to these issues. For some, this combination may lead to persistent digestive discomfort or increase the risk of conditions like gastritis over time. Capsaicin stimulates acid production, and coffee's acidity further compounds this effect. Together, they can erode the protective mucus layer in the stomach, making it vulnerable to inflammation. This combination can be especially problematic for people with pre-existing acid reflux or sensitive digestion. According to a study published by the National Institutes of Health, spicy foods and caffeine both trigger gastric acid release. The study found that the combined effect of caffeine and capsaicin can increase acid reflux symptoms by up to 50% in individuals with a history of digestive sensitivity. Gastroenterologists recommend that people with acid reflux avoid combining high-acid foods and beverages like coffee with spicy foods, as this can exacerbate symptoms and contribute to longer-term digestive issues. Consider Maria, a food lover who enjoyed a spicy breakfast with her morning coffee. She started noticing that after eating, she would experience burning in her chest and occasional stomach pain. Her doctor explained that coffee and spicy foods could be irritating her stomach lining. After making some adjustments, such as separating her coffee from her spicy meals, Maria found relief from these uncomfortable symptoms. If you love spicy food, try pairing it with water or herbal tea instead of coffee. This gives your stomach a break from the acid overload. Save your coffee for meals that are gentler on your digestive system. By making this small adjustment, you can enjoy the flavors you love without the side effects. If you thought that was surprising, the final combination might shock you even more. It's a common pairing, but it could be secretly depleting your energy. If you know someone who loves a spicy breakfast, share this video with them. And if these tips are making a difference in your routine, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more health advice. Remember, the way foods interact can impact how we feel, and making small changes can improve both comfort and health. Let's explore the final combination to complete the list. Combination 1. Coffee with high-fat foods, avocado, nuts, butter. Our final combination might be the most surprising. Coffee with high-fat foods like avocado, nuts, or even the popular bulletproof coffee, made with butter or coconut oil. These are foods touted for their healthy fats and energy-boosting properties. But paired with coffee, could this combination actually be slowing you down? Healthy fats are excellent for sustained energy, while coffee is known for providing a quick boost. So, what's the problem? Surprisingly, when coffee and fats meet, they may create an energy drain rather than the intended kickstart. The main issue here lies in how caffeine and fats are metabolized. Caffeine is rapidly absorbed and metabolized by the liver to provide quick energy, while fats take longer to digest and release energy gradually. When consumed together, the body prioritizes metabolizing the caffeine, which can delay fat digestion and lead to sluggishness or an energy slump after the caffeine wears off. Over time, this can make you feel more fatigued rather than energized, particularly if you rely on this combo daily. Instead of feeling revitalized, some people might notice a crash after the caffeine boost fades, as the body hasn't fully processed the fats for sustained energy. This energy roller coaster can leave you feeling tired and affect mental focus. Research from the American Journal of Physiology explains that caffeine can temporarily inhibit fat oxidation, the process of breaking down fats for energy, especially when combined with dietary fats. This interference can cause the body to store rather than burn fats in the short term, leading to an energy slump once the caffeine's effects wear off. Nutritionists advise against pairing high-fat foods with stimulants like coffee, especially for those who aim for stable energy and focus, as the combination can create an energy imbalance rather than consistent fuel. Meet Kevin, a software developer who loved his bulletproof coffee every morning, thinking it was the ultimate energy boost. But after an hour, he'd often feel tired and mentally foggy. After consulting a nutritionist, he learned that his body wasn't fully utilizing the fats alongside caffeine. By separating his coffee from high-fat foods, he found a steadier energy flow that lasted longer. If you enjoyed high-fat foods, consider having them with a low-caffeine herbal tea or water instead. Or space out your coffee by an hour to allow for better digestion of fats and a steadier energy release. Small changes in timing can make a noticeable difference in energy and focus throughout the day. If this surprised you, imagine how these small changes could add up. Each choice impacts how you feel, and making simple adjustments could transform your day. If you're ready to make these small changes, leave a comment below on which combo you're going to try first. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more health insights that help you live your best life. Sometimes it's not just about the foods we eat, but how and when we eat them. With these final tips, you're equipped to make smarter choices for sustained energy and better well-being. Now that you know these hidden dangers lurking in seemingly harmless food and coffee pairings, you're equipped with knowledge that could truly transform your mornings. Each of these combinations has its own risks, from nutrient absorption issues to blood sugar spikes, digestive troubles, and even long-term health impacts. It's not just about what you eat, it's about how you combine it. And with a few small adjustments, you can make choices that energize, nourish, and protect your health. Think about it. Something as simple as spacing your coffee an hour away from high-fiber or iron-rich foods can prevent nutrient deficiencies, while swapping sugary treats with complex carbs can keep your energy stable. Avoiding these risky combinations isn't about giving up the things you love. It's about enjoying them in a way that supports your body. These simple changes can help you avoid chronic fatigue, digestive discomfort, and energy crashes, while supporting better focus, mood, and overall health. Imagine starting each day with this kind of balance and knowing your choices are working for you, not against you. So take this knowledge and use it to create a healthier routine. Your body will thank you. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more life-changing health insights. Share this video with someone you care about. After all, these tips might make a world of difference for them too. Here's to making smarter choices, one sip of coffee at a time. As we wrap up, remember that the choices we make each day, even the small ones, can have a big impact on our health. Knowing which foods to avoid with coffee might seem like a simple adjustment, but these small, informed choices can be transformative. Whether it's protecting your digestion, stabilizing your energy, or ensuring your body absorbs the nutrients it needs, these are powerful steps toward a healthier, more balanced life. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to stay informed about more ways to protect and improve your health. And don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with someone you care about. They deserve to know how simple changes can make a world of difference too. By staying informed, you're already taking the first step toward a healthier life. Every choice you make with intention is an investment in your well-being. So keep learning, stay curious, and remember that the journey to better health starts with small, powerful steps, one sip at a time. Thank you for watching, and here's to a healthier you.